Welcome back to episode 4. Can you believe it? Thanks for joining us again, and welcome back to My First Friend. And this is our live podcast with your hosts. I'm Natalie. This is
Evita.
And we're on episode 4. This is Lulu.
You forgot about the most
Sorry,
important one.
She is also here. This is producer Lulu sitting with us today. My First Friend is all about countless firsts and how we share them with you. And today is a very special episode. We've got loads coming up. Evita, do you want to explain to everyone, if you're new here, of how My First Friend came around?
So my first friend, Natalie, is my first ever friend outside of dancing world. And we decided to open up this space for you guys to share with you all of our firsts together and individually. And we just want to share with you friendship and just realness and boldness of all of that, because it's life.
Yeah, and we encourage you to take your first and try something new, and it's never too late to make friendships in your adult life if we have adults tuning in and not just children. We also thought we were missing like this real authentic space in the terms of podcasts, where we thought going live would be way better because it gives us the time to interact with you guys. And we want to make this our full-time passion and job. Okay, so today's episode, what is going on today?
We have a special guest today.
Yes, so excited.
Someone is coming.
Someone is joining us today, which is our first guest on the podcast. We are celebrating International
Women's
Day. So we thought we'd bring on an amazing friend of ours who is a powerhouse in the makeup industry, and she's going to be on here to help encourage and inspire us women to get after more makeup tips, but also to talk about her first and her journey, and she is really inspiring. So we've got Athena, Goddess Beauty, joining us shortly. And what else have we got on this episode? I mean, that's mainly it. Just little catch-ups from us as well.
So before we dive in, we've got some requests. As you know or may not know, I'm a woman of many talents. And Natalie really wanted a jingle for our podcast.
I think it's fair though. I think all podcasts have jingles, and it's something we are missing.
I'm not sure if you're ready for this, but let's do it.
First time only, first time live here on a Sunday morning on My First Friend ever. Please welcome Evita and her magical recorder. Round of applause for Evita. That is our jingle. Please let us know if you like it. We might have to pre-record that and just add it on top of the lives, which you can catch up on YouTube on Wednesdays.
I have more songs, so if you would like a night with Evita and recorder, more than happy. We should organize that, I think.
Yeah, we should. We should sell those tickets on Eventbrite and see how many people in the world would try and watch you play the recorder live. I think there is definitely a lack of recorders in the music industry. Yeah.
I have to admit, today I'm a bit stressed, and I feel like I sweat so much over the past 12 hours, more than 12, because yesterday I was teaching all day at Alton Towers, then I got back home quite late and I had to start packing.
Dread.
And I don't know what it is, but I travel so much and I still haven't mastered that. I can't pack. I stopped at 2 a.m. because I was tired. I cried. I went to bed. I woke up at 7.
Start again,
still didn't work. Then Natalie came. She looked at my suitcase and she was like, why do you need all of this? I was like, I don't know.
She's going for 10 days. I totally get it, overpacking, but I think I always overpack for smaller trips. But she had like way too many shoes and way too many bags and jackets. She's going to be in LA. I don't think she's going to be needing jackets.
But you never know what you need, you know?
Packing
and that's
stressful.
Packing is so first of all, I want to take everything with me, because the worst nightmare you have when you go on a trip and you want something and you don't have it because you didn't take it.
That is annoying, but I do find like you're in LA, it's not like you're in the middle of nowhere. You can potentially go and purchase something
I know,
if
but I
you
don't
need
want
something. But yeah, what usually happens is you pack loads and then you end up only wearing like 2 things for the whole time. You're like,
that's so
this
true.
is always the best.
That's so true.
Right, also, what other special day is it today? You told me
Oh
earlier.
yeah, it's a National Dance Day.
Ta-da. For all those dancers out there, happy International Dance Day.
Not national.
Just national.
Just national.
Happy
International's in April.
Happy National Dance Day.
Just national today. So yeah, if you're out and about or not, give a little bit of
dancing.
a boogie, because that's celebrated today. So we're celebrating women's today. We're celebrating dancing today. What a great day. And I'm packed now, so.
And if you weren't aware, it is endometriosis month. So we want to celebrate that, but we also want to share that with you. So check out our stories. We're going to be sharing things that are happening around endometriosis month. In honour of that as well, we are having our Comfy with a Cause event, which is on the 22nd of March. We would love more of you to come. We would love to meet you. There is going to be so much there going on. So not only is it going to be a safe space for you to talk about your hormones, your menstrual health problems, and have chats with the Menstrual Health Project, who is the charity we're supporting. All ticket sales go to the Menstrual Health Project. We can't stress that enough. They are not a government-funded charity. They rely on donations and volunteers, and we really believe in supporting them because they do incredible work. So we're selling all the tickets. There are still spaces available. We're going to be there. MHP is going to be there. Butter Laundry is going to be there. We're having it at Iris Avenue. Talk to us about the prizes that can be won, because there's some incredible prizes that can be won.
We do have many of them, and so every ticket enters you to the raffle. And one of the prizes is a dance lesson with me. So if you want to have a little boogie with me, 1-to-1, it's on the list.
Yeah.
As well, there was a question if you can still donate if you're not there. Yes, you can. We will create a donation link closer to the event, so you still can support MHP, and thank you. So yeah,
we can win butter lingerie
Oh,
as
yes.
well, and we are having it at the event is being hosted at Iris Avenue, which is a gorgeous treatment nail salon boutique in central London, and they are also giving away money off of treatments and services, so we're all going to hang around and talk and chat afterwards. Also, its bagels are going to be there, and they're really yummy, so we're all going to be having bagels in the morning,
and coffee and matcha and tea and all of that jazz. So
Amazing.
come and join us. Right, I have a question for you, Natalie, because it's Women's Day, right? What are you going to do today?
Celebrate myself.
Yes.
Well, this is my first job of the day on this podcast, speaking
Yeah.
to you lovely people, being with you.
Yeah, and then?
Then I have to go home and walk my dog, because she's also a fellow female, but just in a small scruffy little body.
You're not only like, you're coming home and then you just expect like rose petals everywhere and a sign, I love you, you're the best woman.
I think we're talking about Valentine's Day.
No, it's like, you're the best woman in the world, I adore you.
No, I don't think you don't know my husband, he wouldn't do any of that.
Andreas,
No.
if you're watching, take notes.
I think we can celebrate it all together as women, but I don't expect anything from him. And I'm seeing my family tonight, so that's enough.
Okay.
And
But you went out last night for a nice date.
we had
dinner.
a lovely date night last night, so that was good enough. That was a really special, well, it wasn't really special. It was just a nice date night because we haven't had one-to-one time together.
It was beautiful. I just popped into Natalie's Instagram and of course saw all the stories with the food, and I was having my chicken.
We are
My
foodies, so we love to.
Yeah, I was really, really sad yesterday with the packing, and also I had to do my nails.
Yeah, but they look great. Show everyone your nails. Right, let's get on with the show. So we've got the lovely Athena joining us. So Athena is from, if you might know her on Instagram, on her socials as Goddess Beauty. She is gorgeous. She is a goddess. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Meet Athena, Goddess Beauty.
Yeah.
Hello, what a wonderful intro. Thank you guys.
We are so excited to have you here. So, just a tiny little bit of a backstory. Me and Athena know each other. She's done my makeup many times. And we, as we do in My First Friend, we love supporting other females and founders. And as it is International Women's Day, we thought what a great guest to have her on board to also on other questions. Obviously her job involves empowering females very much so, and if there's some tips, she's going to give them away to you guys at the end, and we'll have question time, fully answerable in our chat at the end, and you can ask Athena as many questions as you like. Right, let's kick off with Athena. How did you first get into makeup, and when did you know this is what you wanted to do?
So when I was growing up, I don't know if it was the same for you girls, like being a makeup artist wasn't a thing. Like anything that's not a doctor or a lawyer or, I don't know, a teacher, it just wasn't a thing. So I was so depressed. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like I did a year at uni. I dropped out. I was like, this is not for me. And the only thing that would make me happy was to sit in my room and practice different makeup looks. And genuinely, like, you know, I had a partner at the time and he'd like come home and I'd be in like blue eyeshadow or whatever. I felt so sorry for him. Anyway. I mean, yeah, so people would be like, oh, like, you do your makeup nice, so can you do mine? I'd be like, yeah, sure, babe. And then I'd be like, oh my God, I love this. Like, I think this is for me. So I said to my parents, I'm going to train to be a makeup artist. And they were like, over my dead body. And I was like, well, watch me. And that was the beginning.
That is like very much like us as well.
Yeah, but also like well done you, and also for being so brave to actually go like, no, I'm gonna
do it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna become who I want to become, and I'm not gonna listen to anyone. And look at you now, paid off.
My first friend's always about like taking that first step, and I feel like for other people that may struggle with this, like taking a first step and feeling empowered to do so and to push back on your parents, like what do you think that is that's inside you, or what empowered you to take that first step? Were you just like, I'm sick of what everyone says? Like, could you remember that feeling?
I can't do anything that's not in alignment to my soul. So I literally cannot, I'll get fired. I've been fired many a time, girls, many a time. So I have to do whatever my soul feels passionate for. I have to do it. Otherwise it's just not going to happen. I have to.
I mean, my mum really wanted me to be a lawyer, and she really was pushing on my education to the point that I lied to her that I'm studying at the university. It wasn't because they kicked me out. I wasn't going there because I had to work to survive. But then, of course, she found out because my dad told her. And she wasn't angry or anything. But the things you do sometimes, you know, it's just because you want to follow your dream. You just push and you just do it. And you have to be quite, I don't want to say selfish, but if you're really sure about something and if you really love something and you know you will do it, I think you should take a risk and just follow your dream.
Put yourself out.
You just have to be delusional. Like, I know everyone says this, no, but genuinely you have to be very delusional. Like I was, and I still am very delusional. Like I believe I will get everything that I want to achieve. There's no other option, girls. I have to.
I can strongly agree with that. And I think if you do have that passion about something, especially, I think we're all very creative. Like our work is creative. And I think if you are a creative person, you find it really difficult to be squashed into a box or a
Yeah,
model
exactly.
that is like law. I mean, I think we'd be good at arguing and debating.
Yeah.
To sit there and study, I think I would find that so difficult.
Yeah. Right. So when you did your first ever makeup on a like your first ever job, what was it like? How did you feel? Did you actually were you proud of it, or you were like, oh God, no.
I think it was probably so terrible, I'm not gonna lie. But at the time I probably thought, oh, I'm fantastic. I don't really remember. I remember my first bride and I remember shaking. I remember I was so terrified because obviously like this is her big day. I can't ruin this. So I remember that, but being happy with it. Yeah,
You're married, do you know?
I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't check.
let's say you did a good job and she's still married.
Yeah, let's say I'm a blessing. You should always book me for your wedding because I'm the good luck charm that you need in life.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Go.
So you didn't. You're really talking, which is lovely to hear, from confidence, like that inner confidence. Did you ever doubt yourself at the beginning? Then.
I mean, I'm a human, and even now I doubt myself. Like, there are so many talented people, and there's so many people doing X, Y, and Z, and you see this, and you're like, oh my God, like, why isn't that me? Or how do I get there? Like, we are always doubting ourselves, but you just have to remember, like, and I always have to remind myself, this is my path, this is my journey. God has something very specific for me, and it is what it is.
Just to give you all a bit of an insight as well, because talking about Athena's path and past, she works with celebrity clients, brides, normal people like me. She also has just launched her own academy school, which is incredibly powerful woman. We will get into that though, but I don't think we've really given you the justice and the leverage that you deserve. So she's got a wealth of experience and years behind her, like ranging with lots of different clients. As it is International Women's Day, how do you think that your work empowers other women? And I would love to hear this from you, because I can talk about how I feel when someone does my makeup, but how do you see the reactions, etc., or when you're working with different clients?
Okay, so this is a very interesting question. And there is a bit of a paradox because you're covering up, you're covering a woman's beauty up, you're adding layers. See, I don't see it like that. For me, when a client sits in front of me, this is me and her time. This is a safe space. She sits in my chair, she's vulnerable, she has no makeup on. This is a woman in her most vulnerable state. And I get to create a look that only enhances what she has and bring out her best, most beautiful features. I mean, her whole face is beautiful, but her eyes, her eye color, her gorgeous pout, her cheekbones, give her a bit of a glow if she's not been feeling good. So yeah, I really get to work with that individual and help bring out the best in them. And also it's like a little therapy session, isn't it? You get to gossip. I know all the latest gossip in my clients' lives. I bloody love it.
I think it's incredibly empowered. Well, you feel empowered when you have your makeup.
I think a good makeup, like when you have a good makeup artist, you genuinely feel, because of course nowadays everything is more like, and we also like advocate for that, like natural beauty movement. But I don't see makeup as something which change you, because of course you always look different without and with makeup. But I believe if it's done properly, it just emphasizes and it just like highlights all of the
good
features you have. Yeah. But
it's not permanent, which is the thing with makeup, right? If we're talking about natural beauty and stuff.
Yeah.
And if you're, like you said, like brides, you want to look and feel amazing on that special day. You're not going to walk down the aisle with barefaced with nothing on.
But also, like, from my experience, some, like, not every makeup artist, but some of the makeup artists, and I don't know because I never actually had makeup from you, but some of the makeup artists, they, before they actually do your makeup, the whole skincare routine they do on you.
Like a massage, isn't it?
Like
It's
a
like a,
spa.
I love it. I'm like, yeah, it's like a bit of a lymphatic drainage.
It's like, we put this, then the moisturizer, then this, and that, and you literally feel, you know,
10 already. Yeah.
taken care of, you know, like you just feel special, you feel taken care of, and then you look at yourself in that last process when you just look so beautiful and you're like,
Yeah.
it's just nice feeling. And I think, like, good makeup, when you know how to use the products and you know how to put them on your face, you know, you just don't whack it on and then hope for the best.
Yeah, but that's where the skill and the art
Yeah.
comes from someone like you, and I think that can't be taken away from you, and that this is, you know, your trade and your skill, and I can't do what you can do for me. Absolutely not. And I think it's also, you're coming from a different angle, a different set of eyes. You're going to see someone's face completely differently to how they see it anyway. So we've talked about how you find makeup empower women. What about transformations? Is there any like juicy or interesting transformation story that you have? But it might not even be just physically, like emotionally, that point where they're like, oh, you've changed my life for the day.
Okay, on to transformations. So I get a lot of women that come into my chair who are not self-confident. Like, everyone has their own stuff going on. They really do. Like, could be autoimmune, it could be, everyone has their own stuff. And, you know, they come and sit in my chair not feeling confident, you know, coming from chaos. And I've had this, you know, recently, I don't want to name any names, but they'll like cry, they'll cry and be like, thank you so much, you've just really made me feel good. Like, it is a bit of an escapism. You get to be in your own little bubble with me and create a little character that you want to be. So yeah, I'm not going to give you one specific example, but there is a lot of clients that I have like that.
What does beauty mean to you beyond the surface? Like, if we're talking about makeup alone, would you say that as a makeup artist you like follow trends or think deeply like about the skincare? Is there anything that you could say to our fans out there, like to empower them to maybe think a bit deeper about beauty and makeup?
I don't believe, number one, you should ever change your features. Like, yeah, we enhance our features. We're not trying to cover up our natural beauty. You know, this is our genetics. This is the generations that have been passed down. So number one, we only enhance our beauty. We're not trying to cover up and completely change ourselves. And number two, skincare is everything. If your skin and your base is rubbish and your skin is flaking and, you know, not nice, your makeup is never going to look good. Number two, love expensive products, but not always are expensive products the best. For example, love my Rimmel Maybelline mascaras, obsessed with them. Do you need to spend £100 on a mascara? No, babe, you don't. So they're my little gems.
Interesting take. Have you had a first moment where you realised your work was bigger than makeup?
Do you know what? I think it's when I started teaching, because I really get to nurture the next generation and nurture people who just want to make themselves feel good. Like, this is bigger than makeup. This is me nurturing and teaching and empowering women to help themselves or to build a career.
Do you still think it is mainly women in the space that you are teaching to become makeup artists, or have you started to see like more males join that side?
I mean, obviously, I worked on makeup counters for many years. It is a predominantly female industry. You'll have, say, for a whole makeup counter, there'll probably be 4 guys. It is predominantly female in general.
Even
And I
in
think
your,
that is generally how it is.
I just feel like some of the
Even in my school, it's predominantly women. I don't know why. But when I enter the influencer space and I go to events, there is a lot more males in the beauty influencer space, but not so much when I've been working on counters back in the day. And obviously in my school, it is mostly women.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, again, I think it will change as well, because I feel like, as you said, Natalie, like younger generation, there's, I don't know, sometimes it's almost kind of like with dancing. If the guy is a dancer, like everyone is just laughing, like, there's no appreciation for the craft and for the talent. Because for me, I do believe doesn't really matter what gender are you. If you have a talent and a skill and a passion, you just should go and do it. And I just hope, like, in any industry, this will be just open enough that everyone who loves doing that will be able to, to take part and just follow your dream and won't be judged. Sometimes, like, I mean, very silly, but for example, in Poland, it's very unusual if you see a woman driving a bus. And when you see that, I witnessed myself that people make comment, "Oh my gosh, a woman driving bus." Yeah, but what's wrong with that? Like, everyone has, like, everyone is entitled to do in life with whatever they want to do, and it doesn't really matter, and it shouldn't.
I think the UK is very good at leading the way and things like that, though.
Yeah,
Good.
I think so.
If we talk about more women, is there any women, like, in your life that inspired or supported you on your journey to get to where you are?
I mean, obviously, my mum, love her. So obviously, at first, when I first started doing makeup, she was not supportive. Love you, mum, but she wasn't. And then when I first started to get published in magazines, she did apologize to me. She was like, "I'm so sorry, I eat my words. You made me eat my words." And then from that day, she's been nothing but supportive. She helps me with my admin. Obviously, with my academy, I can't manage it all. So got my mum on board to help me be my assistant. She's amazing.
I thought it was like one of the most beautiful moments to hear from your mom. "I'm sorry, I take it back, and I'm so proud of you." Because in the end of the day, I know that parents, they want us to succeed and they want us to be happy. And probably everything what she was, before telling you was coming from a good heart and just worrying about your future. But this actually proves that, this is so beautiful that you didn't give up, and you listened to your heart, you listened to your gut, and you knew that you want to do this. And now it's almost like, well, I've done it. And to have your mom supporting you and being next to you and apologizing, and as you said, like, she's involved in this now completely. It's really amazing. Nice. And I think it's so important, because I know sometimes people, like the families, when they wrong, they don't
like to admit it.
Like to admit it, or they just like, "Oh, whatever." I've had it from my friend's side. His parents, they were like, "Oh yeah, he's just a silly dancer." Even if he was very successful, like, there was not enough to prove to his family, so he was still like just a silly dancer. But he's an amazing dancer, and he was doing so well.
I think you can be, like, anyone can say that about any career, like the plumber, or but she's just a stylist. And I'm just like, yeah, but it's so much more than that. This is how I've managed to make my career. This is my craft. It's a skill that, so I think people need to get over themselves, really. But it is lovely that your mom is now one of your biggest supporters, even though she was, like, a bit anti-makeup.
Does your mom likes makeup?
Oh my God, babe. So what she does is, listen to this, yeah? So she'll come downstairs before she goes out, and her makeup will be horrific, okay? Then she goes, "Look at me. Do I look okay?" And I say, sit down on that chair, young lady. You know you can't go out like that. You're representing the brand. And she's like, and then I do her makeup, and then she's like, oh, I look nice, don't I? And I'm like, yes, mother, you do. She's so cheeky.
She knew if she'd done it rubbish that you would be like, I need to fix that. That's
Yeah.
why she
Horrific. Cannot leave the house like this, please. She's a character.
No, that's amazing. So in your family, I guess there was no makeup artist before
So
you.
what's so interesting is that the majority of my grandma's siblings are own hair salons and are hairdressers. So yeah, they own like hair salons in Knightsbridge. One owned the hair salon in the Jumeirah Hotel. Like they were very well-known hairdressers in London. So for my parents to come with that, it was wild because I mean beauty is, well, the hair side is all I've really known. Like my auntie has a hair salon in her, what's it called? Her conservatory at the back, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, wild. But I just think, you know, where they come from, that generation, that slightly older generation where, no, you have to be a lawyer, you have to be a doctor, otherwise nothing else is respectable. You know, you have to go to university and study. That's all they knew.
Yeah.
That's it. So we can't blame them.
Being employed by someone was the thing, wasn't it? Over doing your job of choice and you working for yourself. If you would offer any advice for a woman who is maybe, you know, getting these feelings from the family, but they've got this burning desire to work for themselves or start something new or get into makeup, and they keep thinking, oh, it's not the right time, would you tell them to wait? What would your message be to them?
My message would be is that there's no right time. There is no right time. There's no perfect way. You just have to start. You just have to start. It's not going to be fantastic, but the fact that you've made that first step is better than not making a step at all. You just have to go for it and see how it goes. You might have to work a few jobs at the same time. It's life. It's okay. You might have to work a night job and a day job. It's okay, sweetie. We've all done it.
We still have to do that sometimes.
Trust me, it gets like that.
If
You know,
there's one career highlight then, so you've taken your first step, you're in your makeup world, you're enjoying your life, you might be juggling like other jobs. Was there like a career moment and highlight that you want to share that you were like, right, I'm ready now. This is it. The crossroad is no longer a crossroad. I'm a makeup artist.
oh, that's an interesting question. So was there a moment that made me be like, no, I'm a makeup artist? Is that what you're asking? Yeah.
Celebrity client or a photo shoot?
Basically something that you're like the most proud of and that just made you feel like I'm a boss.
That's my job now.
I'm good at it and
Oh, that's such a tricky one, girls. I think
yeah, you've probably got loads.
The
of
least
experiences.
do you know what? I was so delusional that even when I first started makeup and I was so rubbish, I reached straight out to celebrities. So I've been doing celebrities. Celebrities were my first type of clients. Like I lied. I was like, yeah, I've been doing this for 6 years. Like I'd really only been doing it for 2 weeks. So I had been doing them. Yeah, like I don't know who I think I am. I'm insane, but it works.
That's cool.
So I think when I first got like my first reoccurring celebrity client, like getting flown to Germany, getting flown to, you know, South Africa with a client, like I think that's when it really hit and was like, girl, we did it. Girl, we did it.
that's amazing.
I love that.
I mean, I love the fact that it was for 2 weeks. They're like, yeah, I'm doing this for
that's
6
so
years.
ballsy. Just being.
I don't even know where that comes from. I'm telling you.
I think
So
it's
many
amazing.
people lie on their CV. That's what you were doing.
Well, genuinely, but in the end of the day, no harm.
No.
You're amazing. Exactly, you're amazing. And so, what is your favorite thing about teaching makeup? Like, what is the one thing that you love the most about like giving the knowledge to other women or male or your students?
So I love seeing someone come from, little technique, so not being, amazing or having zero knowledge, and then watching them create a piece that is amazing. And you really sit back and you're like, oh my God, they created this because of the way I have taught them and I have nurtured them and I have sat with them and worked through every technique to now be able to create this masterpiece. Like, it makes me feel like a proud little mama.
Yeah,
That's how I feel.
That's
I love it. I adore it.
So on that, would you be able to share then some like tips with our audience? Maybe their confidence boosting makeup tips or a quick, we'll leave this to you, a quick example of what to do, whether it's, I don't know, a glow up, a power, a lip, any of those things that you think is like a one thing that a woman must know.
I think that a woman must know, again, let's go back to skincare. You have to know how to look after your skin. You can go out with just a bit of concealer and lip liner, and if your skin looks good, you're going to look like a celebrity. You're going to look like you're glowing from the high heavens. So number one, get that skincare down. Use your acids in the morning. Let's get rid of those dead skin cells. Let's make your skin glow. Use your moisturizer at night. Let's get some enriching cream in there so you wake up like, oh, who is she? It makes you feel better. Another top hack, and this is something that a lot of women ask me, is my concealer always creases under my eye. It just makes me look a lot older than I am. And to that, I say your technique is all wrong, darling. It's all wrong. The number one thing that people get wrong when it comes to their concealer is, number one, they put too much product under their eyes. Stop putting so much. Stop. You're wasting your product. Don't do that. So you're going to apply your concealer in the darkest areas under the eye. You're going to let it sit for a minute, because the longer you let your concealer sit, the more pigment it gets. And then you blend it. But what you're not going to do when you blend it is take it too close to the under eye creases. We're not going to do that. We're going to leave a little space just underneath. You're going to blend the concealer up, and then you can add a little eyeshadow just underneath. And that is my top couple of tips. And if you want more, follow me on Instagram, join my makeup academy, get some one-to-ones with me. I'm going to change your life, darlings.
What could they do? So back to, that's really good. Thank you for those tips. Definitely with the concealer. Go on, ask her a question.
I have a question, because there's a lot of heated conversation about that.
What's the heated conversation?
It is, because I'm surrounded by a lot of makeup artists, so there's a lot of heated conversation about that. Is it this or that? Would you, for concealer, use a brush or would you use a sponge?
All right, so I'm going to tell you straight up, darling. Okay. It doesn't really make a difference, number one. But it just depends on the technique of the artist. It doesn't matter. But what I am very big on is hygiene. So if a makeup artist is using a sponge on you, you better hope they're just using that sponge on you and that they're putting it in the washing machine straight afterwards. I don't use sponges on my clients unless this is her sponge, or unless I know I'm going to wash it and I'm not going to use this on anyone else. It's unhygienic. So I tend to use brushes on my clients. On yourself, do what you want. Use a sponge, use a brush. But to any of my artists that train underneath me, hygiene is top. We do not use the same sponge on different clients. So I tend to say stay away from on sponges because it's just a faff. Just get brushes.
Yeah.
So that's my answer.
Thank you very much. No one touched my sponge.
No one touches your sponge, otherwise I'll come down there and smack their bums.
Now, if people want to join your makeup academy, what can they learn?
So I have loads of different packages. I have one-to-one packages face-to-face. So you can book me in. We have an online one-to-one. So I have clients from Saudi. I have clients from all over the world that have one-to-one online with me. They tell me a specific look and I teach them how to do it. I have a full makeup course if you want to learn how to be a makeup artist. I have essentials. So all the essentials you need to learn, it's in one package, and you can, learn how to be a little pro for yourself. I think that's £100. And personal shopping. So I have a personal shopping section where you sit with me, so we FaceTime or whatever, and you tell me what your skin type is, what makeup looks you like, and I assess and I tell you exactly what to buy, or I'll go buy it for you. And yeah, so loads of different options.
Amazing.
So really, you could go on there I could go on there and you could teach me about myself and do makeup for myself, or I could learn how to be a makeup artist.
Yeah, and I also do a lot of classes. So I've got a masterclass coming up on the 22nd at the Elysee, which is a Greek restaurant in London. And I'm going to teach everyone how to do a specific look, and it's going to be really interactive. You can bring your makeup, bring your notepads, bring your cameras, whatever you need. So I do quite a few of these. I love teaching in groups as well, because I feel like everyone bounces off each other. Everyone asks a question that someone else forgets. So yeah.
What time is the event? On the 22nd.
Oh yeah, because you've got your event as well on the 22nd.
Yeah,
Mine's the afternoon.
But it's literally round the corner from us. We should come and say hello, at least to support.
Come. It's going to be from 3 till 5.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, so we could pop by.
We're gonna pop by. I'm not gonna bring my sponge.
You can bring your sponge because you're using it on yourself.
No, I'm just gonna bring the brushes. Right. Thank you so much.
We are going to leave the details for Athena's socials, her academy, so you can get after her. This podcast will also be live for you to watch on Wednesday. But anyone got any questions at all that they want to ask Athena, pop them in the chat now.
A good brow product, Athena.
Honestly, you can't go wrong with Benefit Brows. I love their, I've got one right here that I use. I love this one. And they also have a nice, very precise pencil type one. Love that. I do love the Refi gluey brush up one. That is really nice, but be careful because a lot does come out. So what I like to do is get a spoolie and put it on and just brush it through my brow myself. So they're and also the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I know it's an oldie, but it's a goldie. It is a goldie. They do have some of the best pomades. So when someone says to me, I like a strong brow, I'm like, girl, I've got you, get my Anastasia out, and I like to get that pomade on the skin.
A cream or liquid bronzer, a top 3. Go on.
Oh, I've got my faves. So number 7, they have a really fantastic cream bronzer. Stunning. It's like a dupe of the Chanel one, but the color range is a little bit better.
Chanel as well.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. You need to switch.
That's really good.
And it's in a cream? It's a creamy one?
Like a big pot like this.
So it literally looks is the same.
The same, yeah.
More the
And probably the price is way better than Chanel.
Way better, I'm telling you.
How though? Like, also, is this true? You know, they have the months, the dates run out on the bottom of products. Do you stick to that? Because my Chanel, I've had it for years. Like, that's not gone yet.
Wait, see, I think it's time to get a new cream bronzer.
I need to go to Boots.
Is what I'm gonna say.
Well, now, you can go by yourself, or you can actually speak to Athena, and
you
can do your personal makeup shopping,
Yeah, that's so
for your new bronzer, because yours is absolutely out of date.
Yeah, it sounds like it is.
100%. 100%. So I'm gonna say that one. Also, Beauty Pie have something very similar. That's really nice. There's so many great brands for cream bronzers. There is Beauty Pie. There is obviously Charlotte Tilbury Wand you can use. That's a little bit more of a contour.
Yeah.
There's so many brands. But yeah, my favourite one is the number 7.
Okay. Number 7 it is then.
But thank you so much, Athena, for joining us.
Thank you. Your story.
Thank you for inspiring other women.
Yeah, and your story,
for sharing your knowledge.
And your story is absolutely amazing and definitely worth sharing with everyone. And I hope that a lot of people, young people, will put you as an example in their lives.
And that's so cute.
Yeah, just be fearless and you know
And go for it.
yeah, and just so in love because you can see that you're so passionate about what you're doing, and that's the best thing ever. And
to expand that passion onto teaching, like
Yeah.
not everyone's willing to do that. You know what it's like in this industry.
yeah,
People
Honestly.
are push, they
But
don't.
people, but this is what I don't understand because no one has my hand. Number one, no one has my hand. I can give you everything I know in my life, and you will have your own hand. We all have our own flair. Like people book you for your flair, so there's no such thing.
Yeah, I always say that as well. Like you should be able to help other people and not worry about them stealing your clients or becoming.
Who cares? There's no such thing. If that client goes, that's not your client. Let it go.
exactly.
Amazing. Is there anything else that we need to learn about Goddess Beauty or what is your makeup academy called?
Athena's Makeup Academy.
Okay,
Amazing.
there we go. So her
we go.
Instagram handles are Goddess Beauty, but it is Athena and it's Athena's Makeup Academy.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Guys.
I hope you all
Happy International Women's Day, guys. Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Athena.
That was really
So sweet.
good chat, and I think it's so nice to hear another female powerhouse.
Definitely powerhouse.
Because it's just incredible. And those stories, you know, sometimes you think like they're not real. They are real. People become
what they want.
Successful because of that passion and because of that determination. They want to be there. So everything in life is achievable. I know not everyone has the same sense of the start because we all coming from different backgrounds. But I do believe that if you have passion and if you want to do something in life, just start. Like she said, you will never be ready. Just start doing it, and you never know it. You see, like she just opened her academy. So right, we have 5 more minutes. So now, if you have any personal question to ask, because it's question time, and I feel like I should do another jingle for question time. So that would be a jingle for the question time.
Question time for everybody who would like to know about how many notes there are on a recorder.
I don't know.
How many holes are there? Girls, I have a question. What do you girls think of our GC name, Uvitas Fajitas? Oh, group chat name. Someone's got a group chat name, Uvitas Fajitas.
Yeah, because you said Uvitas Fajitas.
Did I?
Yeah, one time you said like Uvitas Fajitas.
Did it come from me?
Yes.
Oh God, my memory is terrible as I'm getting older. How's the guitar playing going? They keep mentioning this.
That's you.
No, it's not. It's you. From
No. It's you. When I posted you playing actually guitar, I was
J.A., can you just actually say?
It's Natalie, because I was just playing around. I was
Oh my God, it is me. Need her guitar now. I don't have a guitar. That was literally, I didn't even know I was being recorded.
Who wants actually to see the real video of that with the sound? Because there was no sound, because there was a song on top of it.
No, they don't.
Who actually wants to hear? Because Natalie was singing as well.
I said I'd be up for lessons. I would be up for guitar lessons.
I
Someone wants
think
to
we
teach
need.
me.
I think we need to set up the goal. If we reach, okay, how many gifts we have to get the badge?
Goal is we need to get 60
roses. Okay, so if this is not happening, then fine today. But on the next live, which is gonna happen next week, if we get 60 roses, I am posting Natalie's performance with the sound, and I'm telling you,
I
it's
think
worth
we
it.
need more roses. I think we need some other.
that's that will go for now.
Okay.
For now, and then we've got to release some more.
Yeah, but it's embarrassing.
No, you were great.
Anyway, what else have we got? What are you doing for the rest of the day?
I am leaving the country for 2 weeks. I am going to America. I'm now packed. I'm literally ready to go. So as soon as we finish, I'm off to the airport and I go to Las Vegas first. Then I'm going to LA and then I'm coming back for MHP.
Yes. So, will we see you?
See me where?
In America, the next podcast.
Yeah, I'll tune in from America. At my FF band singing Bad Bunny with Vividas recorded and
Oh my god. I'd love to be on the drums.
I think if Bad Bunny would see that and
yeah, we'd be embarrassed for life.
he will ask to escort us out from his gig. So
Yeah, we wouldn't.
nah, we wouldn't do that.
Singing as well, bad.
We could sing, but not Bad Bunny songs.
No, because you don't know. Really.
I don't want to embarrass him. He's too precious in my life.
Right. Anyway, we've come to the end of the live. Thank you so much for coming on board. We'd love to know, actually, if there's any more guests you would like to see. We also need to get another producer because this producer always likes to eat my necklaces. I remembered I was listening to Bad Bunny on Friday. It reminded me of you. Oh, thank you, Freya.
I mean, how amazing is that people listen to Bad Bunny and they think about us?
I think if they think about
I
that
hope
TikTok we did, that was brilliant.
Yeah, I hope that Bad Bunny does the same when he sings the songs he thinks about us.
Doubt it. More cooking, please. Yeah, cooking live. We should cook a chef on here. That would be amazing.
I know one chef now.
Do you?
Yeah, I just met him on Morning Live.
Oh, okay. We'll get a chef on and do some more cooking. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Thank you so much for joining us for My First Friend episode 4.
And please like, follow, share, comment, all that jazz.
Especially now, Goddess Beauty and Athena's makeup school.
Yeah.
Take care, guys.
All right,
Happy
bye.
Sunday.